Beautiful girl, wherever you are, I knew when I saw you, you had opened the door. I knew that I'd love again. After a long, long while, I'd love again. You said hello, and I turned to go, but something in your eyes left my heart beating so. I just knew that I'd love again. After a long, long while, I'd love again. It was destiny's game, but when love finally came on, I rushed in line only to find that you were gone. Beautiful girl, wherever you are, I knew when I saw you, you had opened the door. I knew that I'd love again. I knew that I'd love again. After a long, long while, I'd love again. Beautiful girl, I'll search on for you till all of your loveliness in my arms come true. You made me love again. After a long, long while, in love again. And I'm glad that it's you. Beautiful girl.
Hello and welcome to our Live Jam Christmas special. I'm Gina Reyes, and please join me in giving a very merry welcome to the cast of Going Home to Christmas. Hello, welcome to Live Jam.
Hi.
Glad to have you here.
Hello po.
Thanks for
Merry
having
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So before we get started, do you guys mind introducing yourselves and the characters that each of you play?
Hi guys, my name is Juancho Gabriel and I play young Arnie.
Hi, I'm Carla Guevara Laforteza, and I play Pat.
Hi, I'm Davy Narciso and I play Chris.
I'm Neo Rivera and I play JD Villanueva.
Great, welcome again to Live Jam. Happy to have you here. So you're all here for our Christmas episode, and that's because you're starring in a musical that's all about the holiday spirit. So with that being said, do any of you mind telling us about what Going Home to Christmas is all about?
So Going Home to Christmas is a musical written by 3 writers. We have Luna Inosian, we have Robbie Guevara, and we have Joel Trinidad. So you guys are familiar with the movie Love Actually. Parang ganon. So it's like vignettes of stories. So it's set in this, without giving away too much, so it's set in a place where people get together to travel. Now, sabihin ko na, actually, they've seen it in the photos, but it's set in an airport. And it tells stories of the different kinds of people who travel. Like, you have a family moving back to Cebu. Tama ba?
Yes,
Mali na
yes.
naman ako. Ikaw na kasi.
Reunion.
Like, your story, what
And,
is it about?
So it's about pauwi kami ng Cebu to our family reunion. So
Okay.
yun yung vignette namin.
That's
And
you and your dad, played
Yes.
by the fabulous
Floyd
Floyd
Tena,
Tena,
of course.
Then your vignette is about
Oh yeah, so
host ako.
we don't have just the travelers at the airport, but of course we have the people who work at the airport, and not to give too much away either, but it's about well, my vignette is about baristas who work at the airport and how they're pursuing certain goals. Yeah.
My vignette in particular is about struggles of married life and being a working wife and having a husband who's an OFW. Ang lalim, guys. Wow. So deep, my vignette.
Mine naman po, there's like a time element, so may mga flashback. That's why I play the younger version of one of the leads, played by Lawrence Martinez.
And-
Yes, so yeah.
And Naomi Gonzalez. And they
Yes.
play a married couple who's trying to rekindle their relationship as well.
Oh, interesting. I love the concept of the intertwined stories. I think as early as now, I'm sold already.
Thank you. Thank you. I think the audience, there's somebody in the audience who will always be able to relate to somebody's
Yes.
story in the show.
Yes. So, of course, each of you play young Arnie, JD, Chris, and Pat. So, I have to ask, what drew each of you to join the musical and becoming a part of the cast?
Definitely for me, the artistic team, number one, EJ Yatkov. I will always work with that genius of a musical director. And Jose Marie Chan song. That's basically what sold me. Because I didn't know we didn't know the story coming in or auditioning for it, diba? Because it's an original. So yeah, that's the JMC and EJ Yatkov, it all sold me.
I was about to say the same thing, honestly, because it was already being marketed as a Jose Marie Chan musical, and of course everyone knows his songs, everyone loves his songs, we all grew up with it, and I was just very excited to see what EJ would do, how he would rearrange them, and how it would be interpreted and fit into a story, and to me that was the most exciting part about it, the most enticing part about it.
For me, I just wanted to do something nice and cute this Christmas season. So, buti na lang may show, and it's about the songs of Jose Marie Chan. Plus, what they said, it's rearranged, and musical director namin is EJ Yatko. So, na-excite lang ako to audition and be part of it.
Ooh. So, the musical opened in late November. So, how have your shows been so far?
It's been fun. We're a family backstage. We're so gulo backstage. Awang-awa ako sa mga SM namin. We're so gulo and noisy, and we're really like a family. Because, again, the cast is all ages. We have from grandparents, from actors playing grandparents to middle-aged couples to teen actors, and to we have children.
We have.
So it's literally a family backstage, and it's Repertory Philippines. I mean, it's really a family. So we have so much fun, not just on stage, but also backstage. And we're happy we're able to do this musical. Oh my God, singing Jose Marie Chan
Yes.
songs,
Like, when do you ever get to act to Jose Marie Chan songs? So
Yeah, so it's bringing life to his music mostly is the most important. Mostly the most important. Pwede na namang hindi mostly. Gusto niyo talaga ako. So, I think that's the most important. It's the essence of being able to do this musical because it's a Jose Marie Chan musical. And it's the first musical that our director, our Repertory Philippines director, Jeremy Domingo, is doing. And believe it or not, I've worked with EJ Yatko in so many events, but this is the very first time I'm working with him as a musical director for a musical play. So that was these are my big things that why I wanted to join the show. Plus, my particular vignette was written by one of my closest friends, Joel Trinidad, who knows me so well. So if you guys see the show, you're gonna see Pat, but you're gonna know why Joel picked me in particular to play Pat. So these are the reasons why I'm part of the show.
Actually, like, kaka-open pa lang ng episode na to, but we already have like a long list of reasons why we need to catch the show. And one of that, of course, is the music. And speaking of, we just had Davy and Neo perform Beautiful Girl. So can any of you tell us a little bit about the song and the scene in the musical where we can hear it?
Well, both of our characters are sort of pining after these girls in the play.
Yep.
Who are played by, well, the one I'm pining after is played by the fabulous Crystal Kane.
Fabulous.
Yeah, of course, of course. Oh my God. And the one that Neo
Is going after, yeah. The
The
Neo's
one
girl,
that Neo's character
Neo's
is-
beautiful girl is Davy's sister.
played by Justine Narciso.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have actual brother and sister in the show.
So basically, Beautiful Girl, this is our dream sequence natin to. Hindi naman dream, pero like, these
Like a
are
fantasy
nagde-daydream kami
yeah.
about our beautiful girl. Na sana, mahawakan namin yung kamay niya,
Yeah.
get to just have this special moment with that girl.
And it's really more about like, instead of trying to figure out ways to make it happen, it's like, what if everything goes right?
Yeah. Because
And
we're kind of
that's-
torpe eh.
Yeah, pretty much.
So doon namin nalabas sa scene na yun na, wow, okay, dito yung malalabas namin yung puso at kaluluwa namin to this person.
Tsaka, di ba originally, it's a, Tito Joe sings it as a solo.
Yes.
But EJ Yatko was able to arrange it as a duet.
Beautifully at that.
Beautifully.
It was-
So that's one thing you guys should look forward to also.
And it's super interesting nga na the family aspect of it is also off stage since your sister diba, is playing the girl that he's pining for. Super cool. So, kumusta yung dynamic? Like, does it ever get awkward or anything?
Not really. I know this is actually my first time to work with my sister.
Oh, wow.
She's been doing theater a lot longer than I have, and I recently just got into it. So this is, we're having like a really good time together because this is our first time to work together. It's not really awkward because, like, kind of know the ins and outs of the industry and like different productions. So, like, I guess we're managing it well.
They're so cute backstage.
Aw.
They help each other and they mock around. Like, ano yung ginawa mo? May pinakita kang pictures.
I won't get into the specifics of that, but
It's so much fun backstage. Again, with people who are related, literally backstage, and people we've worked with before, and then after such a long time, we worked with them again. So, and first time, people we're working with for the first time. So, ang saya lang talaga.
And there are a lot of people in the cast also that are doing a comeback after having like a long break from
Mayan
theater.
Bustamante.
Mayan Bustamante, Carla Martinez, Alan Alohipan, me, Juancho Gabriel. But like what Carla said, it's like we're like a real family backstage. It's so fun. That's what we look forward to, like the cast. We're so bonded. The process of staging a musical is very challenging. It's my first time doing like an original. Like, diba?
Original.
It's really like staging an original, sorry. But it's really like difficult. So like we are bonded in a way that like you can't really explain. That's why it's like every day we look forward to just seeing the cast again. It's a real treat to be working with these people.
Our GC so maingay.
Super maingay. I'm actually holding myself back from chatting because like nakailang jokes na ako pero may dalawa pa ako.
Notifications!
Nagsisend siya ng updates kung nasa na siya, ganyan si Juancho. So cute yun, cute.
But yeah, it's just we're so close. Everyone's like so close. It's really fun.
Oh my gosh, I love that. That's one thing I didn't know, na parang a lot of the actors on the roster are coming back after a long time. I love that. Okay. So now that we know a bit more about the actual scenes in the musical, since you guys also told us all about your specific vignettes, I think it's time to hear the next song. So with that being said, here's Juancho Gabriel with Tell Me Your Name.
Tell me your name, you're lovely, please tell me your name. Just when I thought this would be one of those boring games, you walked into these feelings, you looked at me and smiled, my heart unfroze and started going wild. Can you imagine this? The confusion of first love's kiss, or return to wondering if the magic of love was this. You merely said hello, then my mind did a stop and go. Can it possibly be the future for me is you? Tell me your name, I must know, won't you tell me your name? I'm not insane, just frightened that you might go. Don't go, please stay beside me. Wait until I can tell you all my schemes, chasing rainbows, spinning dreams, finding someone to love like you. Tell me please your name, tell me.
Hello, you're watching Live Jam, and that song you just heard was Tell Me Your Name, performed by Juancho Gabriel. Hey, that was a beautiful performance.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so that song, of course, is one of the most well-known Jose Marie Chan songs. So I'm sure that any audience member who hears it will be super excited. So do you mind giving us a glimpse of what we can expect from the scene in the particular ano?
That song is basically the setting up of one of the vignettes of the story. So like basically that song sets up their whole story, their whole vignette. And yeah, it's just all like dream sequence of this kid who is like mahiyain. So am I gusto niyang makita tong girl na to, like really like sorry, what am I saying? Yeah, it shows like how they started in the beginning, the courtship and all that, and how different they are from the present time. Yeah, because they're like, yeah, without giving too much away. I'm so sorry. I said like 17 times. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Actually, like even though na you guys are of course trying not to give too much away, I can see na agad na you guys are giving so much life to the songs of Jose Marie Chan because it's different like just listening to it on Spotify or via CD. Like it's a totally different experience hearing it being acted out on stage. So looking forward to that. And I wanted to focus now on the musical in general. So of course, Going Home to Christmas is Repertory Philippines' first ever original jukebox musical. So first of all, congratulations for being like the starting cast. So what is it like channeling your characters or getting ready to portray them, given that I'm assuming that aside from Jose Marie Chan's discography, there isn't really any other form of media for you to like base your characters off of. So everything is really from scratch. So how is that for you?
Actually, for me, it's different than everyone else here because I'm playing someone, a younger version of someone. So like, I do like color it in my own way, but I also still have to study how he does it. Mm-hmm. So in a way, it's easier and harder, you know, in that mayroon akong magagaya, pero I have to make it truthful pa rin. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Again, for my vignette, it was written by Joel Trinidad, who knows me inside out. You know, he's known me since God talked to Moses. So I guess when he wrote it and having me in mind playing it, he knew how I would say this particular line. So there was already a connection with the character from then. I'm also a wife and I'm also a working wife. And at the time, at some point, actually for 10 years, my husband was also an OFW. So I have that experience in my own personal life to be able to bring to the character. So I can't say it was easy because I still had to detach Carla from Pat. So in any original character that I'm blessed to be able to bring to life, I always find something within me to be able to bring the character to life.
Yeah, I think for a lot of us in the cast, we're really going off of the material because, of course, like this is an original, and you know it's being built as we go. So one of the main things that we really had to cling to was the text, and I guess the text really informed us of like who our characters were, like the type of language that they used, like where they're coming from, what their jobs are, etc. So that kind of helped in.
With my character, with my vignette, nalaman na lang din namin na with me and Justine, yung love interest ko dito sa show, our characters were actually written based on our kasi kami ni Justine nag-partner up na rin, nag-pair na rin kami with sa children's theater. So the writer, Tita Luna, already had that idea of our dynamics, kung paano kami on stage. So doon niya pinattern yung characters namin. So when we found out na yun pala, sinulat pala based on us, parang, okay, so I guess we just had to find the kulit. Parang mas kulitan lang namin, add more flavor when it comes to how can we make it more romantic, how can we make it more fun, and which is good that we already have that chemistry and friendship built sa personal lives namin, and then just injecting few more stuff sa show.
Yeah, to add lang also, like, the EJ Yatko, the arranger of the songs and the musical director, he arranged the songs knowing that we are gonna sing it.
Based on us.
Yes. So parang, it was almost like tailor-made for us. So, yan pa. Like, super bagay siya dapat sa amin. Kasi, ganun niya ginawa.
Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah. This is coming from like the perspective of somebody who isn't super as adept in theater, but I find it really interesting when I hear that musical directors like really tailor fit like the songs and then the characters to the actual people that are playing them.
When it's an original musical, there's always collaboration is always one of the first things that we need to do. It's important to have collaboration kasi we're creating a new characters eh. It's never been done before. Parang walang Pat dati, walang Arnie dati. So we really had to create the character, and kailangan bumagay siya dun sa music namin, sa song, how we interpret. I mean, Tito Joe's songs are, they're Christmassy, they're lovey-dovey songs, but to actually bring them to life in real life characters, real life people, stories of real life people, couples, families, brings it to another level. Mm-hmm. And the music is such a big part of that. So si EJ, talagang inalam, kasi he was there during audition, so inalam talaga niya, okay, itong taong to, yan, ay, maganda tong kanta sa kanya, ganyan. So, ganito dapat yung feel nung kanta because she has this high notes, she has these low notes, dito ma-showcase yung chest notes niya. Meron siyang mga ganong mga ginawa sa music that really highlighted our voices and helped us interpret the songs the way he wanted it, the way the director wanted it, the way the writers wanted it.
Mm-hmm. And there was one thing in particular that I was really curious about, since of course you're essentially building everything from scratch. How did you navigate the pressure that came along with knowing that, okay, I'm starring in this new jukebox musical and it's based on the discography of a really prominent figure in Philippine music?
It's really just trusting yourself that pinili ka nila because they saw something in you. So just, you really need to show up 100% and bring your A game every day. Kahit minsan parang, kaya ko ba to? But yeah.
Yeah, but not gonna lie, there's a lot of pressure. Kasi this is practically like the culmination of Mr. JMC's life's work. So parang, we have to do good. But ayun nga, when we did the press con the first time, parang we were nervous to sing. Syempre, ganyan, first time singing it with in front of the press. But like, Mr. Jose Marie Chan was just in front, like looking at us like, so you're like, And you're like,
Kumpas.
oo, and she's like, air piano. Oo. So parang, ba't ka pa kakabahan? And he looks at you like he's rooting for you. He just wants to hear you sing. So, ayun.
Kailangan mong alagaan yung bawat song because alam mong special siya sa isang tao. So, I guess yun yung pressure na sinasabi ni Juancho na kailangan mo siyang alagaan and just sing it, perform it with just pure joy.
And I think I recall seeing a photo of the whole cast with Jose Marie-chan. It was so cute. And I heard he was really thrilled to have had a musical pattern after his discography. So love that. And I wanted to segue to the big Christmas theme of the musical. So, of course, Christmas is a very big deal in the Philippines. Parang September 1 pa nga lang, we're already celebrating it. And may mga meme din na lumilitaw of Jose Marie-chan, like being someone during the Bear Month. So, with that said, what do you hope audiences can take away from watching the musical?
You know, I will tell you honestly, and we have 4 days left to do the show. We're running only until December 15. So those who have seen the show were surprised because they were expecting something, but then we presented something else. But they still brought home, that Christmas joy of the Filipino Christmas. Pero again, without giving it away, for those of you who are going to watch our remaining shows, I'm sure you're expecting all these big Christmas, Filipino Christmas traditions and all that. You will see them there, but in a different setting. There's more truth to it. There's more theatrical. There's a theatrical way of presenting it. So we had to balance it between ano ba talagang ginagawa ng mga Pinoy pag Christmas, pero at the same time, ang dami namin binabalance yung stories na ginawa ng mga writers, yung mga songs na ginagamit namin, paano yan magko-connect lahat. But everything goes home to Christmas. Nox, ganda ng segue mo. No, but honestly, I really know, I know you guys will come home smiling after watching the show, and your hearts will be so full of joy and warmth, and you will feel the Christmas spirit.
Yun. It's perfect. I agree with you na sobrang ganda nun. So I feel like we should leave the audiences to think about that as we hear the next song. With that said, here's Carla Guevara Laforteza with Hahanapin Ko.
Hahanapin ko ang awit at tinig mo pag nalayo sa'yo. Hahanapin ko ang halakhak mo kahit nakong sangdako. Hahanapin sa umaga kita lilimutin kahit na sandali. Hahanapin ko ang sikat ng araw mo pag nalayo sa'yo. Hahanapin ko ang dagat mo at buwan ng tag-araw at tag-ulan. Hahanapin sa imaghilagang kanluran. Hahanapin ko sa pangingibang paglayo, dadalhin lahat at nang di na hanap-hanap ka pa. Kung iiwanan ka, hanapin lang. Tuwi na aanhin pa ang maglakbay, di ba? Hahanapin ko ang awit at tinig mo pag nalayo sa'yo. Hahanapin ko ang halakhak mo kahit na kung saang dako. Hahanapin sa tuwid na kundi makita. Aanhin ko pa ang gawang iwanan ka.
If you're just tuning into Live Jam, that song you just heard was Hahanapin Ko from the musical Going Home to Christmas. Thank you again for that super wonderful performance.
Thank you.
Super
I enjoyed
thrilled.
singing it.
I personally really love, I'm just getting into theater, so I really love like getting to hear all of the theater actors perform here on Live Jam. Yeah, it's always a treat for me. So now that we've heard the third song already, I think it's appropriate to ask you this now. So regardless of whether or not you're the one that's performing it, what's your most favorite song from the musical?
Hahanapin ko. Ay.
Yeah, hahanapin ko. It's
There's just so much heart.
I swear, it's just like it's probably, I don't know. I'm sorry to give it away. For me, it's like one of the best parts of the show, definitely. Like, and just the way Carla just did it, it's just incredible. And kapag may wala pang ano yan, wala pang costume tsaka arte yan, ah.
Mukha naman to ng costume ko.
Pero, I swear, it's.
Thank you for that. You?
It's gonna sound, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but but of course I have to agree with the two boys. Like, yeah, like across the board, hahanapin ko.
And originally, kasi it was a baritone song. So, medyo mas bagay sa boses ko, di ba? Pero yung narinig ko, never nakakanta.
Parang gusto niya kantahin.
Ayoko nang kantahin yan ever.
But did you guys know that that was a Jose Mari Chan song?
We didn't.
We didn't.
Oh,
You know,
surprise siya.
none of us knew. Okay, I have a little story. During one of our readings for... I did my 30th anniversary Triple Threats concert under the CCP. And this was last August. And when I did the reading for Going Home to Christmas, months before that, I told Tito Joe, ha, I have concert. You're gonna sing with me, ha? And he goes, no, I don't wanna sing. I wanna watch you. What are you gonna sing? You have to sing one. Of course I'm gonna sing one of your songs. What are you gonna sing? I'll surprise you. No. You have to sing Hahanapin Ko. I go, Hahanapin Ko. Gerard Salonga did a beautiful arrangement for Lea Salonga. And Gerard Salonga was my musical director for that concert. And he goes, I wrote that. And then he made me listen. I go, that's your song? It's originally by Anthony Castello. And it's a song about OFWs. So we're like, oh my goodness, that is a beautiful song. So I sang it for my concert. And I had Mencho Lochenko Yulo there. I had Jeremy Domingo there. I had Robbie Guevara there, and Joel Trinidad, who's the writer of my vignette, was a writer of my script for the concert. So he saw that it was Hahanapin Ko. They all got surprised that it was a Jose Mari Chan song. So they added it to the musical.
Wow, it's like a full circle moment for you.
It is. So that's how this song became so dear to me. I was on the phone with Tito Joe just an hour ago, and then he was said, "Oh, what are you singing? You're gonna sing my song, huh? You're gonna sing Hahanap." Yes, of course, Tita. I'll be singing that for all the promos. That's gonna be my new anthem, and I say that honestly. I think it's my new anthem, and I wouldn't mind singing that every day, all day, for the rest of my life. It is such a beautiful song.
Yun.
I mean, you guys heard it, diba?
Yeah. So yeah, ayun nga, hahanapin ko is a clear cast favorite tonight. So I feel like that's all the more reason for you to go catch the musical. So speaking of the musical, your characters all have very diverse backstories. So we heard you talk about them in detail a while ago. So how did each of you personally get into the Christmas spirit to like gear up for the shows? Was there a particular Christmas memory that each of you referred to, or any like ritual that you usually do before a show?
Honestly, for me, I didn't put much effort into it because EJ's instrumentation of the songs is so easy to like. It just gives you the Christmas vibe, just the arrangement itself. So it's like, and the way he arranged it pa is to help the actors interpret and sing it better. Like, he's gonna bridge the notes, yung mga high notes and low notes para maabot mo na maayos, and like basta madadala ka talaga nung nung instrumentation, kaya ang dali artehan nung arrangement niya.
And the moment you hear it, na yun lang without Tito Joe singing, automatic nasa Christmas spirit na kaming lahat.
There's a switch that goes on in your brain, and it's like, oh, Christmas time.
And we also have like a cute Santa-ish role, a Santa character in the show that everyone's gonna love.
Alfreds,
Yes.
you guys are gonna love Alfreds. Another actor who's doing his comeback in the theater industry, and he has one of the most beautiful voices, guys. He's a good actor, and he's just the sweetest ever.
Funniest
and
guy. It's like he wakes up every day and be like, paano kaya papatawahin ng castmates ko today?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I actually don't know if you guys know this, but you're our last theater guest and our last guest in general for Live Jam this year. And we've had so many great casts from different musicals perform here on Live Jam in 2024 alone. Like in Q4, sobrang dami. So I feel like it's very obvious, of course, that Philippine theater is really alive and booming this year. So with that said, let's do a little Christmas-themed question. What are each of your Christmas wishes for the Philippine theater scene in 2025?
My Christmas wish for the Philippine theater scene, I hope everyone rests well, because it's been a heck of a year. Everyone's been working very hard, like especially those who have been like jumping from show to show. So please get some rest and enjoy the holidays.
My Christmas wish for next year is sana there are more shows na may bagay na role sa akin para naman ulit ako. May trabaho pa rin. But kidding aside, sana magtuloy-tuloy yung how active the theater scene is, and like almost tapos mas na-ingrain na siya sa Filipino masa, mas marami ng audiences ngayon. People are more interested in theater, so that's very exciting, and sana magtuloy-tuloy siya.
Christmas wish for the theater industry, it would be like double the shows, more shows, and with that, we'd get to discover more Filipino talent at mag-welcome ng new blood sa theater industry.
My Christmas wish, or my wish in general for Philippine theater, is that we're able to produce original Filipino musicals that we can actually bring abroad. To make the Philippines the go-to country in Asia for musical theater. So that's my Christmas wish for us.
Wow. Let's make all of that happen. So before we head to the last song, do you guys mind inviting our viewers to catch the musical?
Hey everyone, this is Carla Guevara Laforteza.
This is Juancho Gabriel.
Davy Narciso.
And Neo Rivera.
We would like to invite you to please come and watch our final shows of Going Home to Christmas. This is presented by Repertory Philippines, directed by Jeremy Domingo, and musical direction by EJ Yatco, written by Luna Inosian, Robbie Guevara, and Joel Trinidad. We are celebrating the music of Jose Marichan. You can get your tickets at ticketworld.com.ph, or please log on to our social media accounts for Repertory Philippines for more information. See you at the theater.
So you heard it first from the cast of Going Home to Christmas. So before we head to the last song for real, I wanted to thank you guys for bringing the Christmas spirit here to Rappler. So happy to have had you guys here. Merry
you for
Christmas
having
to all of
having
you.
us.
And of course, thank you as well to our viewers for tuning in to this Christmas special of Live Jam. If you have a Christmas wish list of Live Jam artists you'd like to see here next year, let us know in the Pop Culture chat room on the Rappler Communities app. But for now, here's Neo Rivera with Going Home to Christmas.
I'm going home to Christmas and to family, where the heart resides forevermore. I'm going home to Christmas and to family, where the love light hangs by the door. I long for our simple celebration, the home-cooked meal that's always such a treat. The laughter and the cheerful conversation that make the season so complete. To hear what we have cherished through the years, the songs and stories from the old traditions that have linked our generation. They're worth much more than silver and gold. I'm going home to Christmas and to family, where the heart resides forevermore. I'm going home to Christmas and to family, where the love light hangs by the door. I'm going home